Because we're going to join our audience and do the conga. Here we go. That's excitement. In 1988, there'll be a big ballooning event celebrating Australia's bicentenary. And you're just going to love what you'll be seeing because balloons from all over the world will be competing in the Trans-Australian Balloon Rally. 50 balloons sailing from Perth to Sydney. And the young talent team are practicing. Up, up and away.
In 1783, they said you'll never get that thing off the ground, meaning a balloon, but two Frenchmen did just that. They were the first men to fly in a hot air balloon.
This is Joe Bliss. He's a modern-day balloonist, and this is a hot air balloon. It uses the same method as the ones 200 years ago. They light the fire and the hot air rises. Let's show us how you do it, Joe.
Take her away.
Like to horses.
I like it. There's a real party atmosphere in the studio tonight. I hope you're catching a hold of it at home. Speaking of parties, my kids, my two daughters especially, really do have a problem at party time sometime, trying to figure out...
We go to them.
Right.
We usually suggest the parties.
Trying to figure out what to do at a party. So Smarty Pants Katie here on my left is going to tell us what kind of party games that you can play if you're going to have a party, folks. So here's Katie.
Katie's fun. It's my own invention. It's called Thief Thief, and it's made for children from about 6 to 12 years of age, and about 6 kids can play. Now, there's one person, usually the loudest person, gets to be the shopkeeper, and she, in this case, wears a blindfold like this. Can't see any... Oh, you better hold them.
Sure.
Right, so
Again?
she wears a blindfold, and she's got a newspaper rolled up. This is newspaper rolled up. And what she has to do is guard her tray of goodies. Don't you steal any chocolates, John.
No.
Okay?
No, I'm
Now-
just trying to steal a scene here.
Now, all the other kids have... All the other kids...
Go for it, Katie.
All the other kids have to steal the goodies, okay? So you can have a go and wait a minute, I'll get down here. It's easier, all right?
You're not cheating there.
No, I can't see anything.
Okay.
Who was that? Who was that? Okay, I'll have another go. Who was it? Who was it? Did you get anything? Put it down and take it back and start all over again. And the winner is the person. The winner is the person. Oh, that's not bad. Put it back.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I see, I understand it now.
So the winner is the person who is the most successful thief.
Right, and without getting hit by you.
Yeah.
Right, I get it. Okay, what's the other party one? Oh, Tim's got one.
This game's a little ripper, John. It's from people from about 8 years old to 20 years old, and all you need is a piece of string tied to your ankle, and on the other end of the string, just tie a balloon. And the idea of the game is to try to pop each other's balloons, but you've got to try to defend your own at the same time. So, hold your ears and let's go.
In turns around a circle of players, okay? And it's called ha, ha, ha. Okay. Now, you need 4 or more players between the ages of 7 and 12. Okay, player 1 starts by saying ha. Player 2 says ha, ha. Player 3 says ha, 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 and so on. Okay, now, if you smile, if you laugh, if you grin, or if you say ha at a place, just watch out because you are out. Okay, so I'll start by saying ha. Ha, ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Ha, 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 ha.
Ha, ha, ha.
Oh, we're really living it up tonight. Oh, actually, I think that's a good idea for a song, isn't it? Here comes Vinny. Have a laugh, because he's living it up. You see it in those tears. Don't you know you're worth your weight in gold? I can't believe that you're alone here. Let me warm your hands against the cold. A close encounter with a hot-hearted man who never gave half of what he got. And make you wish that they'd never been born. That's a shame, 'cause girl, you got the lot. Hey there, you with the sign. don't know why, but for some reason the girls in our audience are always crazy about Vinny. Go ahead, get it out of your system, scream. Oh, lovely. For me, thank you. It's... I'm always proud of father and son teams. I'm proud to say that my very own son, Craig, works as our outside broadcast cameraman on Young Talent Time, and he's a great kid. And there's also a lot of people that go into show business if their dads are in show business. And Sid Halen, remember Sid Halen? Wonderful performer and one of the all-time great vaudeville troopers. Well, his son, Sid Halen Jr., is in show business, and I'm very proud to introduce him tonight as our very special guest. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's the other side of the father and son double act, Sid Halen Jr. Those kids always look. They're dressed up in the latest Young Talent Time fashion collection. Just great. And Vanessa, stand up and show us your Vinny Del Tito sweatshirt. Oh, the kids will love that. Ooh. Fantastic. I'd like you to meet a mum, and it's always great when you look at Australia and the people that Australia are made up of course, so many people come and migrate to Australia, and this lady has just become part of our Young Talent Time mother's family from Yorkshire in England, Margaret McWhirter. Right? Good on you, Margaret. How long have you been in our country?
About 8 weeks.
Is that all? Or let me hear that Yorkshire accent. About 8 weeks.
About 8 weeks.
About 8 weeks. Fantastic. We've got some flowers for you. Did you bring some children to our country too?
Yes, I did.
How many?
3 children.
3?
Yeah.
Are they here with you?
Yes,
yeah? That's all them too. You welcome to...
girls and a boy.
Welcome to Australia too. Aren't they just gorgeous? And we've got a beautiful song just for you because this is our very special Easter program and it's a beautiful song that's appropriate. It's called The Greatest Love of All and we're really loving having you with us, okay? Welcome. Here's the song for you.
I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they possess inside. Give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how we used to be. Everybody's searching for a hero. People need someone to look up to. Never find anyone who fulfilled my need. A lonely place to be. And so I learned to depend on you. I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. Keep my face and hide the tears. At least I live and I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all was happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all. It's easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. And if by chance that special place that you've been dreaming of lead you to a lonely place, find your strength in
Ah, beautiful. Bevan, I hope you didn't feel that everybody didn't appreciate your song, but it's a little bit hard to clap and hold a candle at the same time, isn't it? But it was just beautiful. Margaret, I hope you enjoyed that too. And we've got some flowers for you from Interflora, and welcome to Australia. Okay, and while you're in Australia, I'm sure when your children start looking for jobs, they'll welcome this particular segment in Young Talent Time because it's called Let's Take a Look at Jobs. Here we go.
Everybody wants to work. Everybody needs a job. You want to get along in life, you gotta learn them all. Well, you can hammer, you can nail, you can sew, or you can paint. Everybody in their life needs a job.
You've got to move fast in this studio. I'd like you to meet Joe Cosmano, and Joe is a genuine dinky-die Aussie bootmaker, and it's a job that people don't consider these days as a future employment, but you've done it all the way through, yes?
Yeah, well, well, my dad started in Italy, about 35 years ago, and he's just taught me the trade, you know, as he's come on. And
so you're going to be a real Italian-Australian bootmaker.
That's right.
These are the processes, Joe, aren't they, of
Yes,
making a boot?
See here, right, this is what you call an upper, right, and that's a last. Now,
How long does the upper last?
Well, as long as, you know, it's up to you, really.
Right. Joe, while we're talking, Joe went to TAFE College where they teach how to be a bootmaker, and perhaps we can have a little look at what it takes and how you learn to be a bootmaker. Now, this is at TAFE College.
That's right.
And you've got the... What have you got on the last there?
Well, see, that's what you call a sole, an inner sole, right? And I'm just placing it over the last there with 3 tags is used for that method there.
Do you put any glue underneath that?
No, not at the moment, no.
And then once you've got... So the sole is actually the first bit?
No, the inner sole is the first, the first thing you do anyway.
Right, now what are you putting over the top of the inner sole?
That's the up I'm placing over there, yeah. And what I'm doing now, I've got the pinches there, and I'm just trying to blast up the toe there.
Is there still enough people having the, you know, shoes made? I mean, most shoes are made in factories now, but this is sort of like handmade, special handmade shoes.
That is, yeah.
The people still
That's
look
the old
for this?
traditional way of making a pair of shoes, that one.
Right.
Yeah, well, see, in the modern technology now, they're all using all machines and that, which it's a very, you know, sort of like, you know, you place a shoe in one end and it comes out already sort of like lasted and all.
And is your dad proud of you for being a bootmaker and following the family tradition? Does that go back for centuries?
Yeah, he does, yeah. He doesn't actually show it, but he does, yeah.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Now, after you've nailed this, that's the upper to the lower inner sole, what happens then?
What I'm doing now is that I actually am lasting right around the shoe. Right.
And that's the left-hand shoe finished.
That's right, yeah.
Now,
and, see, now I've just glued all the sort of like the bit that I've pulled over, right? I've just glued it in that, and I've got to leave that to dry now. And after that's dried, then I do stick it down, and what you see there is that I'm roughing the shoe. So actually, after it's lasted...
Doesn't look like a rough shoe to me, is it?
Yeah. Well, it's roughed anyway, and I've just put the steel shank in there.
The steel shank. Now that's that bit in the middle.
Yeah, that bit in the middle.
That keeps it firm, yeah?
It does, yes.
Now here's the part of the shoe that suits me. Now, that's the heel, yeah?
Yeah, that's the heel, yeah. Well, I'm just hammering a few nails in the heel there.
Great. And there is the finished shoe. Fantastic. Very well done, Joe. So there you are, kids. If you're considering a job, why not a bootmaker? Would you say thank you to Joe for joining us tonight? Good on you, Joe. Lots of good luck. Terrific. Woo!
In the shoemaker's shop, this refrain would never stop and kept away, working all the day. At his bench there was he, just as busy as a bee, no time to lose, with the boots and shoes. But his heart went pop inside the little shop with a lovely girl, sitting all a whirl.
She had come to choose some pretty dancing shoes, and I heard her say, in a charming way,
I want some shoes to set my feet a dancing, 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 dancing all the day. Shoes to set my feet a dancing, dancing, dancing all the cares away.
Then I tap and I stitch, for my fingers were bewitched, no sort of dream into every seam, making shoes oh so neat, just like magic on her feet. And I hope she knows that I loved her so.
But she danced, 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 as though she was entranced and spinning top all around the shop. On her dainty feet, she whirled into the street, and he heard her say, as she danced away, I've got some shoes to set my feet a dancing, 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 dancing all the day. Shoes to set my feet a dancing, dancing, dancing all my cares away. Shoes to set my feet a dancing, dancing, dancing all my cares away. Dancing all my cares away.
I used to work for a shoemaker once, but he gave me the boot. I knew that.
It's time to meet our talent discovery of the week, and of course we thank McDonald's for the wonderful Young Talent on McDonald's Scholarship, which helps further the careers of some fine young Australian people, and you're about to meet them right now. Of course, the Entertainment Scholarship Winner of the Year also flies anywhere in the world with Qantas on that plane that you've just seen. A 10-year-old pianist, especially a good one, is always hard to find, but we found one, and her name is Rebecca Chambers, and she's just plays up a storm. Have a look at her fingers on the ivories as she plays a really beautiful Chopin piece for you right now. Here's Rebecca Chambers. what you call sensitivity plus. Just beautiful. And Rebecca, you were a soloist with the Astra Chamber Orchestra too?
Yes.
I forgot to tell everybody that. And you've also been to Japan with the
Junior strings. Yes.
Very good. There's your check from McDonald's.
Thank you very much.
And keep up the good work. You're going to be a fine young virtuoso.
Thank you.
Terrific. Also, by the way, I'd like to mention this because I always forget. The people at the Southern Cross hotels in Melbourne and Sydney look after our little kids and their families when they come to join us on the show, and I really appreciate the effort that they do. Where is that Easter bunny? Have a look. Ah, yes. Beautiful. Come on down here, Easter bunny. Easter bunny, get on down here for a minute. I've got something special that you have to do for us. It is, after all, Easter, isn't it? I hope you're having a good Easter with your family around Australia, and I hope you're enjoying our special program. Now, these are for you, and then we have exactly the same bunch for some children at the Princess Elizabeth Junior School for the Deaf, who watch our Young Talent Time every week. And all the kids at the Princess Elizabeth Junior School, I know you can watch what I'm saying. Lots of love to all of you at Easter time, and we've got a whole bunch of these Easter eggs coming your way as well with the compliments of Red Tulip, okay? And bless your heart. Lots of good luck, Rebecca.
Thank you.
Okay, and here, you know, Easter time, everybody thinks it's about eggs and things, but there are more things involved with Easter, and this is what some kids think about it.
Easter means Easter eggs.
Oh, the pleasure of having Easter eggs and seeing the Easter bunny.
Chuckies! Easter means the Easter bunny.
Well, it's a good time to get out and enjoy yourself, relax with the children, have a good time.
Easter eggs!
Hiding Easter eggs and watching Matthew find them.
Christ was recommended.
Grandchildren and Easter eggs.
Christ resurrected.
Peace and love your neighbour and being together with your family.
Everybody's in the spirit of things tonight, and as you would have seen in the opening, so many of our studio audience who were invited to dress up, especially for our Easter program, really went to a lot of trouble, and it was practically impossible to pick the winners, but we've selected 4 that we thought were really fantastic. The boy on the left there has got lights in his and a full bunny suit for the next one. It's Kerry, Desmond, Irene, and Ryan sitting here with his bunny. How you doing, Ryan? Good. Okay. Can you hang on to my bunny too? There you go, or my 2 bunnies, because we've got a prize for each one of you, and congratulations to all the people, and give yourselves a clap, because you really worked very well. Okay, and thank you, all of you around Australia, for joining in the Easter spirit, and here we go with the Easter Parade to close our show tonight. So here come the team. Yeah!
I'm turning for home. Finally a chance to say, hey, I love you. Never again to be all alone. 'Cause you light up my life. You give me hope to carry on. You light up my way and fill my life with song. It can't be wrong when it feels so right. 'Cause you light up my If you want to do the conga, you gotta listen to the
I love shows like this. Easter time is a special time, and we certainly hope that you've got into the special spirit with us. And it's a special night for young Heather on my right, because it's Heather's birthday too. Lots of presents there for you, Heather, and I hope you had a terrific night with us. And a special thank you to Sid Halen Jr. for his great juggling. Rebecca Chambers, what a beautiful little pianist. And of course, next week, another big young talent time show, a special space show next week. We're blasting off into outer space. I'd like to remind all our friends in Newcastle that we'll be there tomorrow for our special Easter presentation of Young Talent Time. And of course, for our 15th birthday spectacular, we'll be at the Sydney Entertainment Centre, a special charity program, and we certainly hope all of Sydney will turn out in their finest to be with us. And I'll pretend that I'm kissing. Good night, Mark. Those lips I am missing. Good night, Natalie. Good night, Vanessa. No, it was Natalie before. I was just a bit slow. All come true. Good night, Greg. Good night, looking good. And then while... Hey, Timmy, good night. I'll ride home every day. And I'll sing... Good night, Bevan.
Good night, John.
Beautiful song.
Thanks. What up?
To you. And from our sponsors, McDonald's, to all of you in Australia, a happy Easter. Good night, everybody.
In Sydney and in Melbourne, Johnny Young and the cast choose to stay at the Southern Cross Hotels. Our weekly talent discovery shares in the McDonald's Scholarship Fund. Our talent discovery of the year flies Qantas, the Spirit of Australia, to the United States or Europe. Young Talent Time is a television house production for Network 10 Australia. Bruce Mansfield speaking.